Hey guys, Leech Bob here at AnticGamingHUB, and this is episode 2 of my Forza Motorsports 4 controller versus wheel commentary series. So what we're doing is it's a race between myself and my friend Walnuts. I'm using my wheel and he's using a standard Xbox controller, and we do a 3-lap private race on Forza Motorsports with the same settings, same cars, and we see who can win. So if you haven't seen episode 1, be sure to check it out. It's around Nürburgring GP track. But enough of that one. This one, and we're racing in the Nissan 2005 Nissan Fairlady R3 race car. And so I'm using my Fanatic CSR wheel, which I've posted gameplays of me actually the wheel being shown quite a long time ago, so if you want to check them out, be sure to check them out. So we're racing around the Infinia track, which is an absolutely awesome track in my opinion. It's got every kind of turn you want, and it's a real challenge. And we have actually got assists on. We've got traction control and stability on because it makes for closer racing, and it's a lot easier to get a better race and capture better footage for this commentary series. So this race ends up being a very close race, so be sure to watch it all and don't quit off the video. So I just want to go through my settings of my wheel, because I've had a few comments asking about the what settings I use on Forza. So I'll just go over them quickly now while a race is in its early stages. So right, for sensitivity on Forza I use 900 degrees. Force feedback I use 100. The next what's it? Sure, I don't know what that is, but I use 100. And then drift mode I have it off. ABS I have it 100, but sometimes change it depending what the braking's like on certain cars. The dead zone I have at 0, and the speed I use at 3. And the DPR I've got it as 0 also. The settings I use are pretty standard, but I like to change my the speed to +3, and it works well. But since the update on Forza, using a wheel is much more trickier, and so like I said, with the assists off, it's very hard to keep control unless you practice and practice. So this race is pretty close at the moment. We're staying in like a good distance between each other, but like I said, it does get really close near the end, and I won't tell you what we end up doing on the result, but I'll explain it near the end, because it does get a bit wild. So I'll explain a bit about what series are going on our channel at the moment, as it's not very exciting apart from James outbreaking himself there, and I keep a nice tight line and go for a nice exit. So I'll tell you a bit about we're still doing our Saints Row 3 commentary series, which is probably our most popular series, which we got most of our subscribers from. So if you haven't checked that out, be sure to check it out. Even if you just like Forza, check it out, because it is a real laugh. And also we just started a pocket change series where you can get games for dirt cheap and still have quite a bit of fun. And as this is a Forza series, I'm going to try pick up Paradise City for all you racing fans, and so it's not just shoot 'em ups for that pocket change series. Get a bit of car racing in there, because Paradise City is an awesome game. Burnout, if you didn't know what I meant. So I'll talk a bit more about the gameplay, because like I said, it's the last lap now, and it gets exciting. It gets quite funny actually. So this first part of the track is very it's got lots of up and down bits, and with your assists off, you you have to watch when you're putting your power on and braking. So we've also both got ABS off, so we can lock up our tyres, which you might see, you might have seen. So it's coming to the last half of this lap, and James is quite a way back, but without the braking lines on, there's always, when you're behind and if you're not perfect around the track, there's always, you brake too early like I did then, and I gave James the opportunity to get up from the inside. We had a bit of contact, but nothing too much. So it's very close round here. We both go off there under the pressure. James goes off a bit more, comes back on racing line, gets in my way, and I'm screaming at him right now when we're in party chat. So we're going for it. So I'm going off because I'm trying to get past him, and he brakes extremely early. Now you might have thought that was set up, but it really wasn't. And then James cuts the inside of the corner completely and takes the win. And I was screaming, I was saying, James, you better let me pass, this is my win, my win. And he didn't. He said he was going to brake, but he didn't brake in time. And Walnuts got the win. So what we decided to do, as we're kind of keeping a record on the results, because it is wheel versus controller, so we're going to count that as a both disqualified, because we both did some more James, I'd say, but we both did a lot of bumping and bashing and cutting a bit of corners. So thanks for watching, guys. Remember, episode 3 should be out soon. Remember to like and subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and thanks a lot.